Ho, ho, ho! And hello, everyone. It is almost time for the Model Behavior Christmas Special, the third annual Christmas Special, where I turn things over to you guys. It's up to you to tell me what your favorite action figure of 2024 was. And to do that, I need you to send me some videos. So, just like with the previous years, I need you to film yourself in a landscape format, ideally, telling me your name, where you're from, and what your favorite action figure of 2024 was. The deadline for this is going to be December 20th. If you squeeze it in after that, I might be able to include it, but I'm trying to make my job easier. Because last year we got over 100 entries, and I want to smash that this year. We have such an amazing community of people. I want to see you guys on the Christmas special. So you can email me at all the details below. I'm going to put them on the screen while I'm talking to you. And there will be email, there'll be Instagram, any means you can get that video to me. Also, if the file is quite big, then you can send it via WeTransfer. That's something I use for all of my bigger files that I need to send. All the different ways you can put together a video telling me what your favorite action figure of the year was. If you could keep it from 30 seconds to a minute, that's the sweet spot right there. And if you're a bit camera shy, that's okay. You don't have to have your face on camera. You can just be showing the action figure. But honestly, as exciting or interesting as you want to make it, I'm going to be so happy to get them. So whether it's a basic little video or a full production number, I'd love to have your contributions, because the last 2 years I've been doing this have been so much fun. I can't wait to see what you guys have got, what you've bought over the last year, and what you want to share with the community. So thank you so much, anyone who is going to send in a video. It really means the world. And as I said, all the information is in the description and probably around me as well while I'm talking. So landscape format, name, where you're from, action figure of the year, that's all the essentials. So gang, thank you so much for that, and I'll see you in the Christmas special.
Welcome to the first ever live action displaying model behavior, the Earth's mightiest video podcast, which is neither a video nor a podcast today.
Hello there, gang, and welcome to another episode of Displaying Model Behavior, the Earth's mightiest video podcast. I'm filming this in advance because when this airs, I'm going to be back in England doing Comic-Con, which is terrifying, but also really freaking cool. And I just want to say thank you, because the thought of me having a Comic-Con appearance, like, that's bonkers. And it wouldn't have happened if people didn't watch this channel. So thank you so much for helping this doofus kind of live the dream. That's really amazing. But enough about me. There's a whole bunch of action figure news out there. So let's talk about it. Who disrupts my coronation? Coronation Starscream. This is poor comedy. Megatron? Is that you? Here's a hint. Ho ho! Transformers the movie, always going to have the biggest part of love in my heart. And this is a bit of a frustrating kind of thing, though. So frustrating, I couldn't even say the words, because I've got this Starscream. But now I want this Starscream again, because this is a new version with his coronation gear on, which is only a small tweak, but I mean, some people can just rock a crown. And Starscream, he rocks a crown, and the cape and the shoulder pads, and also you get the transformed Megatron handgun as well. So there's a lot to like about this figure. Is it worth repurchasing if you own the original? No, it's not. So I'm not even tempted, which is a good thing. But admiring it from afar, I'll be happy to do that, because slap the Transformers the movie kind of license onto anything and it'll make me go, yes, it's 1986 again. I'm a huge kid and I need this on my shelf. Well, I want it, but I don't need it. Mithril action with their Guardian of the Horde figures. Oof, they are the gift that keeps on giving. So this lady here, Morna, from Mithril Action's Guardian of the Horde series, a badass warrior elf? Yeah, okay, you got my interest. Going to be $70 and shipping soon, according to Gundamit.com. And then you can see from these images that you can actually take off the armor and the clothes and swap them around and do different configurations to give the character all sorts of different posing looks. That's really cool as well. So if you're into your Mythic Legions type sword and sorcery, this badass warrior elf lady, yeah, she might be one that you're going to be after. That I didn't know how to finish that sentence. Oh, no, I'm not going to refilm this. All right, folks, it's time to take a quick pause for the cause so that I can pay those little gimmicks that the postman keeps on sending through my letterbox called bills. I don't know who gave them that idea, but they keep on arriving. Luckily, Legendsverse is sponsoring this channel. And if you collect action figures, which is a safe bet if you're watching Model Behavior, then you might want to go check these guys out. If you want to catalog and correlate your action figure collection, this is the place to go. My favorite feature that they have on there is the user submitted features. These are really fun. There's a whole community of people who share their teams and their photo galleries so you can see who goes into different teams of characters. If you want to build a Flashpoint display or a Astonishing X-Men or an Age of Apocalypse or Spider-Man Beyond, then there's different people who have submitted their galleries of their displays and what figures you would need to get to fill out those rosters. Man, that's a rabbit hole. You could dive down for quite a while, but you'll be glad you did, because it's always good fun to see what people have thrown in there. So yeah, go give Legendsverse a follow. They're doing amazing work. So many different action figure lines cataloged on there. It's a pretty Herculean task, but they're adding more stuff every single day. Go check them out. You'll be glad you did. Time to go over to the Masters of the Universe, as we've got a sketch variant edition of a couple of bad guys. So, no word for these two characters on regards to price or release date, but Mattel have posted on their Instagram images of this sketch version 2-pack, and the sketch version boxes, they do look lovely. So we're getting Hordak and Grislaw, and that's all we've got to go on. That name and these images. And really, for Motu fans, that might just sell you. Because as a concept, as a special edition type thing, these sketch presentations, I think they look really pretty. McFarlane are coming at you like Cleopatra with another couple of re-released figures, this time in a 2-pack. So in this Flashpoint 2-pack, we're getting, I think, re-releases, but maybe with some different accessories. I can see we've got some extra weapons, and also we've got the tombstone as well. So they're throwing a couple of extra accoutrements in here. So you're getting Professor Zoom and Batman, or the Thomas Wayne version of Batman. So this is kind of for the DC completionist, I feel, or if you missed these guys on the first time round. So these are going to be $39.99. So $20 a piece, that ain't too bad. And then shipping around about February 25th. And also, yeah, just noticed guns on Batman. And I don't know if the original had guns, but I'm guessing maybe they didn't. So that's another sign that McFarlane are kind of expanding their arsenal. And that's no bad thing. So I do love with each Alien movie, they will often just tweak and play around with the design slightly. And genuinely, I think Romulus might have the best looking xenomorph so far. It keeps all of the essential features of the character, but then just makes it look, I don't know, just a little spikier, a little harsher, just mean. The alien in Romulus looks mean. I kind of wish that they featured a bit more in Romulus. But Hot Toys, now they can just feature on your shelf. And this, again, with the Hot Toys package being what it is, you get the figure, you get the face hugger, there's the diorama stand base as well. It's a real pretty setup. I used to have the big chap, who came out years and years ago, but I always preferred the more modern looking insectoid kind of alien, as opposed to the big chap who does look like a tall dude in a rubber suit. This looks inhuman. Like, there's no way there could be someone inside this body. It's freaky. It looks kind of gloss, like it's glistening as well. I mean, a lot of that's probably attributed to the lighting that these photos are taken with. There's going to be some camera trickery going on, but also it's Hot Toys, so you know the finished product's going to be nice. And this, I look at a picture there, and I saw you can see the skull through the head. Yes, well done, Hot Toys. This looks really cool. Ramen Toys have their vans officially up for pre-order now on the Ramen Toys website. Speaking of someone who's got the ramen racer. I can say, yeah, they're worth the money, man. These things are gorgeous. And I think Articulated Ninja actually has an advanced copy, so he's got a review up on his channel, so you can see for yourself. But the basic model goes for $145, and there are some extra zhuzhed up ones you can get if you want to go a little bit more high end. But just the basic black van, I mean, it's the Punisher battle van right there, or whoever you want to put in there. They look really, really cool. You can check them out at ramentoys.com. Yeah, ramentoy, singular.com. Have a look for yourself, but be careful because there's a rabbit hole of, of very cool looking vehicles on there. Doing some research for this upcoming feature, I realized there's a whole bunch more figures in this line that I haven't talked about. So get ready for seeing pictures that don't necessarily correspond with what I'm talking about. Oh, that's model behavior at its finest. 101 Toys are giving the people what they want if the people have been wanting a 1/12 scale skeleton horse. And I know a lot of folks have, because I've seen in a lot of Mythic Legions posts, a lot of people saying, hey, you're doing great stuff, but where's our skeleton horse? Well, 101 Toys, they're going to have you covered along with a rider to go with it, decked out in full Egyptian-style garb as well. So I'm still doing my research and my due diligence, trying to find out where you can pick this guy up from, the pre-orders, the price, all that jazz. But at the moment, we got some pretty pictures to get excited over. And ultimately, that's enough to go on for now. And when there's more information out there, I'll try and hook you up with it. I've spoken before about action figures as art, and this, yes, it's cheesecakey, but my goodness, this next entry definitely qualifies as art to me. I don't know if it's art, but I like it. So this, I just love the artistic style that they've recreated in action figure form. I always like it when they go for something kind of specific. So we've got Modern Gals Fancy Jane, going to be available for pre-order November 27th. So today, when you're watching this at 10 a.m. China time zone. And yeah, limited to 1,000 pieces, priced $235. So you don't get many clothes for that money. But the quality of what's there does look very impressive. The jacket itself, it looks like it's a kind of a slightly transparent sheer kind of material. That's really cool. The lingerie that she's wearing, I mean, get out of here. Look, I know it's cheesecake, but if you're going for like a 1940s femme fatale pinup kind of look, that looks wicked. I think this veers just enough into the category of artistic that you can get away with it. Certainly by model behavior standards, you can get away with it. It's amazing what I'll let pass for artistic. Sideshow showing off this beautiful, gorgeous bishop statue. I just wanted to share the pretty video with you because the first thing that caught my eye, like any display piece, the bright neon pink, just glowing, vibrating with his energy. That's so cool. The different heads as well. Of course, having the option for the bald head is good, but come on, it's Bishop. You want that glorious Kentucky waterfall coming out the back of his head. I love this. Pure 90s nostalgia. Sideshow, they've killed it with this one. I just wanted to share this. I thought this was wicked. Crisis27 over on Instagram is an artist who's made these concept G.I. Joe pieces of combining G.I. Joe and Transformers. So we get a G.I. Joe humanoid version of Optimus Prime. And also, then, of course, if you got Prime, you got to have a Megatron as well. And I love these. Man, Hasbro, this cannot have escaped Hasbro's attention. Hasbro, you own both licenses. Make this happen. You love doing mashups. Mash these two together. I would 100% buy humanoid versions of Optimus Prime and Megatron. Reminds me of the old cartoon episode where the Transformers kind of, I think it was Hot Rod, Springer, and Ultra Magnus got put into human-type bodies and they wore clothes the same color as they normally would do. It was silly. It was fun. I dug it. And this, I really dig this. Come on, Hasbro. Make it happen. Today in Artist Alley, big shout out to John Royal Art. This beautiful, bright, vibrant, very kind of 90s Disney, J. Scott Campbell-y, bit of Joe Madureira, but then also his own kind of style, all smooshed together to make this dude's unique brand of artwork. And I dig it. I really, really do. I think he's done some big time comic covers as well, but just go through his Instagram and just enjoy, as Professor Frink would say, the colors, children. Really fantastic artist. I love following this dude's work. Today's cosplay cover artist is Valerie Himera. It was her Psylocke piece that I think caught my eye at first. I saw that pop up on my timeline and I was like, oh. And that's officially my surprised impressed noise now. It became a thing recently, and now it's anytime I see something I like, I'm like, sorry, sticking around. So there you go. She's a great cosplayer. Go give her a follow. You'll be glad you did. And folks, that does it for Good News for today. What did you think about the items covered? Comment below. Let me know. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more, then you know what you gotta do. You gotta join the 6-1 Clicks by clicking the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Those are all individual buttons, aren't they? You don't need to share this. I don't think anyone has ever shared this video or any videos, because, why would you? You watch something and you carry on with your day. But if you wanted to share it, that would be cool too. As long as you share it saying hey, this is a cool thing worth watching, and not state of this video, mate. That would just hurt my feelings. Guys, thank you. Don't know why I'm suggesting bad things to do. This is why I need an editor. But I can't afford one. But maybe I could do if you get yourself a YouTube channel membership. And if you do that, then you can also take part in all of the live streams that I do on a near daily basis and be a part of the Model Behavior Underground community. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for not sharing my videos around and saying state of this video. And until next time, keep displaying model behavior.
Cup of coffee, big time.